What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guardians of all ages, Joker back again, once again. So one of the remaining issues that I really wanted to talk about before the release of Destiny 2 is the raid. So for all of you people who do not know, the raid will release 1 week after the full game on Wednesday, September 13th. This will give players approximately, 1 week to grind and get ready for the raid. And like many, I obviously have a problem with this. So, let me get this straight. Destiny has so much new story content that it is gonna collectively blow our minds. So much so that we will be complaining about how much story content it has on the forums, according to Bungie at least. And yet, they decide to release the raid a week after the initial launch of the game. Why not wait a bit? Why not wait like 2 or 3 weeks? If there's so much content, so much story, why incentivize getting through it as fast as humanly possible to gear up for the raid? Don't get me wrong, I get wanting to have that endgame content there for players who are finishing the game and looking for something to do, but 1 week? I don't think that's enough time to get through all this content if there's so much more content than what's supposed to be in all the other games. More so, when we know that there will be lulls in content between the release of the game in September and the release of the first DLC in December. I mean, this is inevitable. Even if Bungie has a plan to do something like, I don't know, hypothetically release a new strike every month or a new PvP map every month, there will still be lulls in content. So why not push it back just a little bit? Part of me wants to think it's something a little bit nefarious. After all, if I'm grinding to get gear, and I'm grinding to level up, and I'm grinding for the raid, and I'm grinding for trials, I'm wanting to do it as efficiently as possible. And what's more efficient than deciduous Pop-Tarts? And they're totally not pay-to-win EXP boosters. Also, it's easier to just overlook the flaws of the game if you're not paying attention and just trying to get through the game as fast as you can to get ready for the raid. Especially when you're a content creator, the type of person who might be inclined to give the game a harsh review. But you want to review the game in its entirety. And you know you'll have your review torn apart if you don't actually talk about the raid. And let's be honest, from a content creator standpoint, you're just leaving money on the table if you don't cover the raid day one. Now, I'm lucky, and I'm not just saying that. I am lucky enough to have cultivated an amazing subscriber base who seems to like me more than they like the content I'm actually talking about. And they would rather have quality content from me that might take a little more time than quick content. But I don't know about other people. And the YouTube is dark and full of content demonetization, so you gotta make your money somehow. But Joker, I hear the fanboys cry in their shrill, tremulous screams. Vault of Glass came out 1 week after Destiny 1, and every other DLC released their raid within 3 days of the initial content drop. And you're right. You are absolutely, positively, 150% right, my friendos. But those releases didn't have the level of content Destiny 2 is touted to have by the developer. And do we really want to keep comparing Destiny 2 to Destiny 1? I mean, it always kind of amuses me when people say, "But Joker, it'll be better than Destiny 1. Well, yeah, Chad Hunter-child. Call me when it's better than The Witcher 3 or Zelda Breath of the Wild. Comparing something to shit is not a good argument. It's not a good place to be arguing from. You might want to rethink this approach when arguing. I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. You know, do you. But it doesn't help your case. But back on topic and joking about conspiracy theories aside, what do you guys think? Is Bungie releasing the raid too soon? Do you feel pressure to burn through all that content as quick as possible just so you can play the raid before it's spoiled for you? I sure do. But like always, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guardians of all ages, those are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below, and like always, stay frosty.